Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the start of Half Star to 5 Star with me, Eskimo Russ, where we look to take a manager, this manager, to the top of world football. I will not stop until the footballing manager version of myself has 5 stars of reputation. And you know what that means, don't you? Winning lots and lots of trophies. I say stop at 5-star reputation because most saves that last a good number of seasons, they tend to end once you win the Champions League. Much like the Dulwich save from FM22, why not check that out once you watch this video? So if that means winning several Champions Leagues, winning World Cups with national teams, I'm quite happy to do that. Even if that means going around and around and around all the clubs, going from the Premiership to the Bundesliga to Serie A, just winning trophies, that's what we'll do. Just to get this manager that 5-star reputation and end this save. So where are we starting this journey to, I hear you ask? Well, we begin in a little market town in Wiltshire, about 20 miles from my real life location. We are starting at Chippenham Town. Yes folks, welcome to episode 1 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 23. My name's Russ. Today we're going to have a little look at the team we're managing. We're managing Chippenham Town down in the Vanarama National South. It's going to be a long journey for us. We're going to build the club up, as we said in the intro. In this episode, we're going to have a look at the team. We're going to have a look at the tactics. We're going to have a look at the glaring holes that are there in the team that we definitely need to plug with free transfers and loans, and potentially the first game of the season. So let's just jump into it and have a look at how Chippenham Town are doing. So, board are welcoming us in, giving us 750 quid a week. Eyebrows are raised. Yeah, I'm a brand new manager at the end of the day. It's always going to be like that when a new manager comes in. So we click to the next screen. So chairman's he's welcoming us on board basically. Our club was founded in 1873. Fierce rivals is Bath. I started with Bath last season on the last game. They're predicting us to finish 18th. Chippenham finished in the playoffs last year and they got to the semi-final. So have them down on in the 18th position with the media, goes to show they might have overachieved last season. So if we can aim for around mid-table this year, I'll be happy with them. Club history, they have won the Calagas League in 2017 and the Tool Station League in 1952. So not many trophies are coming to this club. Let's see if we can improve that before we move on. The stadium is Harden Hewish Park. Holds 3,000 fans, built in 1919, so pretty old stadium. It's over 100 years old. We've got no transfer budget. We have a wage budget of 7,200. Maybe we can move the scouting budget over and just create some wage budget for us, really. We're not going to be signing any players unless they're on the free. I'm looking at the next screen then. So, the chairman seems to think that we play better as a 4-2-3-1. It's not the tactic I wanted to use. I wanted to use a 4-3-3 really, but I'm quite adapted to using this system. Got a player on loan from Southampton. We'll have a look at him once we get into the game. He looks, if he's come from Southampton, he must be a decent player. So next screen shows our objective. So let's try to make progress on and off the pitch. Yeah, we can do that. We'll try and make the club some money. Work within the wage budget. I said this in the Dulwich save last year. Can you really do that in the lower leagues though? If you want to progress and move up, work within the wage budget, I don't really think you can do that. Grow the club's reputation. That's going to come with winning trophies, winning games, winning leagues as well. So hopefully we can do that for them. By the end of this season, they want a top half finish. We'll try and do that. Be competitive in the FA Cup. It'd be nice to get to the proper rounds. It'd be nice to go on a little cut run as well. Play some Premier League teams and bring some money into this club as well. Be competitive in the FA Trophy, and then my contract expires. So hopefully we can do enough to get them to offer me another year or two. So the supporters want us to reach the National League South playoffs. I'm guessing that's because of how they performed last season. Whether we can do it or not, that's going to be dependent on tactics and sign-ins. And they want us to be competitive against Bath. Let's go and smash them, yeah? And then on the next screen is just this one here. So we will meet the media. We will schedule friendly just to see what the players like. And I think we'll set this to once a month. So our first day actually in the club then. Into our inbox. We get the message saying that we're taking charge of them. Got our players in the last year's their contract. Some of these players are quite decent, to be honest. Tom Mayhew, try and get him to sign a new contract, especially with that 5-star potential and 4-star current ability. He's 21 as well, so he could reach that potential. Tactics, we'll have a look at that afterwards. Supporter profile then. So we've got 12% hardcore fans. We need those fans coming in just to generate a little bit of money. 35% core, 29% family, 5% fair weather, sorry, and 0% corporate, which is understandable. We're a little club at the end of the day. And 90% on the casual fans. Hopefully we can improve all of this here. I think that's it for the time being. Let's have a look at the squad. Let's have a look at that player that I've said we've got on loan from Southampton then, Will Tizard. Doesn't look amazing from the first stats. Okay, he's amazing down for this level here. With a 5-star potential, currently 4.5-star ability. So he's probably going to be one of the better players within the team. If we have a look at it here on the report side of things, and then go with the ability, yeah, he is the best player here, followed up by Tom Muhu and Jordan Young. So there is some good players in this club. We just need to get the best out of them, really. We're going to have a quick look around at the club information. So, general side of things, as I said, they finished 7th. That was in the playoffs last year, and then get into the semi-finals before they were knocked out. Facilities-wise, it is quite low, isn't it? So we've got basic training, basic corporate facilities, basic youth, and a level 4 youth rating. So all that needs to improve as the club gets bigger. Same as the stadium. Only way it's going to improve is by bringing money into the club. Looking at the staff then, we only have an assistant manager and a head of youth development, so we need some coaches there really. We also have no scouting team, so I'm going to have to recruit some scouts in just to see what players we can get. And do we need another physio? I'm going to say no for the time being. We'll just go with that head physio and then see what happens from there. We also have an under 18s team, so I wonder if I can get rid of that there just to save a little bit of money for the club. And anyone that does come in through like the youth system, we can just put them straight into the first team, train them up, bring them in that way, and meet some criteria there. So I'm now going to have a look at tactic. I'm going to have a look at the squad, and I'm going to see where we need to address. Right, tactics are in place. We're going with 2 to start with. So we're going with a 4-2-3-1 defensive midfielder, custom vertical tiki-taka. So we got the 2 wing backs, a ball playing defender, a central defender, 2 defensive midfielders, a deep line playmaker, and a ball winning midfielder. 3 attacking midfielders, an inverted winger, inside forward, and an attacking midfielder, and an advanced forward. So we're going with, in terms of the tactics side of things, standard attacking width, overlap on the left, overlap on the right, play it down both wings, shorter passing, slightly higher tempo, nothing in the final third. I just want to see how the game goes, and then we'll adapt to going for that. Be a little bit more expressive. Within the transitions, we're going to counter press and then counter. We're going to distribute along the back line, anywhere along there with the shorter kicks. And then when we're out of possession, we're going with a higher press with a standard defensive line. And we're going to prevent the goalkeeper with the short distribution. The second tactic then, it is a 4-3-3, Gagan press, wing backs, 2 central defenders, a ball playing midfielder, a box-to-box midfielder, a ball winning midfielder, and a central midfielder on attack. You've got 2 inside forwards on attack and then the advanced forward as well. When we're in possession, we're going to be playing it into space, playing out of defence with a much higher tempo. Within the transitions, we're going to be distributing to the centre-backs with the short kicks, counter-press and countering. Then outside of possession, got that high press again, higher defensive line, preventing that goalkeeper from doing the short distribution. And we're going to step up just that little bit more. If we have a look at the squad planner then, within the tactic, I want to use this one a little bit more than the other one. Goalkeeper wise, I don't know if he's going to be good enough. He's 24, he might improve. He's 3-star current ability. We'll just have to see how well he does. At left back, we definitely need someone in there. I think 2.5-star role ability there isn't good enough in my opinion. Centre back, I think we need one more player in there. These guys, I don't think they're going to be any good, so we'll try and ship them out. At right back, I think we're okay really. Aaron Simpson can play left and right, so he's mainly going to play on the right hand side of things, but I think we're okay there. Midfield then, so we've got some decent options there. He's going to improve, I think. We've got maybe five options for the 3 roles, so maybe we're alright in that position there. Left hand side of it, that needs a little bit of work. Right hand side, again, I think that needs a little bit of work. We've got 2 players, but he can play on that. Santos can play on that left hand side, so I think we need 1 more player in there. And striker wise, I think that's going to be the area where we need to bring in some players. So I'm going to go through, hire some scouts, hire some coaches, and just see what we can bring in, really. Taking a quick look at the dynamics now. So the dressing room atmosphere is average. Team cohesion is abysmal. I'm guessing that's with the amount of players that have left the club from last year. Manager support is average. That's going to improve as we stay with the club a little bit longer. Looking at the hierarchy, we have no team leaders. We have no highly influential players. It's a very young side from what I can tell there. When it comes to transfers, I think I'm going to have to bring in some leaders. I think I'm going to have to bring in players that are going to get their voice across to these the players that are currently here and sort of drag us through some of the games and try and improve us that way. Having just the 6 influential players, it's not enough really. We need players higher up in the pyramids than what we've currently got here. So that's also what I'm going to be looking for when I'm bringing these players in. So we've seen 6 players come through the door now. First one we're looking at is Jake Kelly. He's a right back. 2.5 star current ability, 5-star potential defender, tackling of 13, pace of 12, natural fitness of 12. His acceleration isn't going to be great to be running up and down those wings and putting the crosses in. They're only an 8, but I'm guessing he can improve. He's 20 years old. Hopefully we can get him to that 5-star potential. Next player in the door was Daniel Akindeyini. He's a striker and also a right winger. 2 positions I felt we needed to improve on. Looking quite decent, finishing of 11, heading of 11 as well, decision making of 8, aggression of 10, jumping reach of 14, so we can get him in that back post, get him to get some headers in, hopefully we can get a couple of goals there. Next player joining us is on loan, is Tom Hewitt from Burton, is another striker. I brought him in really because of his finishing, dribbling and first touch, all of 13. I'm going to need that up front. I reckon he'll be more than suited to play that advanced forward role. Next player in the door is an experienced player, 36-year-old Andy Bond. He's going to play in that central midfield role, comes in at 4-star current ability, 4-star potential player. Just adds that little bit of leadership, that little bit of experience into the team, which I feel we need at the moment. Passing of 11, tackling of 13, so he'd suit well to the box-to-box midfielder role, the ball-winning midfielder role as well. Other player through the door is Jordan Aina. I'm going to go with that. Play anywhere along the back line. Looks like a decent player. Pace of 13, acceleration of 15. Especially if he's going to be playing that right wing back role or the left wing back role, running up and down, putting the crosses in. Decent signing for us at 20 years old. And the last player joining us is Philip Chalup Nikzak. It's goalkeeper, comes in at 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. He's going to give competition to our current goalkeeper. Not happy with the eccentricity though, but he's only a loan, so if it doesn't work out, it doesn't really work out. I think we're done transfer window wise now. I think I've got the players in to try and steady the ship, give us that little bit of experience that we need into the team. If we have a look at the Vanarama League, where the media think we're going to be finishing, we're up to 10th now, so really happy with that. We have improved it a lot from 18th. Hopefully we can finish there come the end of the season. So here we go then with the first game of the new save. The team we're putting out against Ebbsfleet is Henry in goal, a back four, Jones, Martinez, Tizard and Sampson. Midfield three of Bond, Mihu and Russi. Santos on the left, Fazan Maid on the right and Akindewin up front. Hopefully we can get our season off to a flying start, pick up the 3 points we need in this and continue on from there really. Let's go straight into the match then. Come on boys. Come on Chippenham Town. So the first highlight is with us, although Ebbsfleet have just won this ball back. Bond's putting a decent tackle over to Fazin Maid. He's got two men in front of him, he can find him, he doesn't, he goes back into Russ. Plays it out to Sampson on that right hand side. He puts it across, he should have played it into the box really instead of having that shot. Wasted opportunity for us there. Ebbsfleet with a free kick with their goalkeeper. Pushing it forward up onto that left hand side. Edgefleet have got a head onto it. Keeper's come out for it. It's not collected, but luckily it's gone past the post. I don't know what the goalkeeper was sort of doing then, like crouching down, putting his hands out. Should have just blasted the ball, really. Playing it up to our strikers, getting a opportunity to an attack on the goal. Into the last couple of minutes of this first half, Edgefleet have sort of been all over us. There goes a half-time whistle, 0-0. Hopefully we can keep it this way or find a goal. Edgefleet have got a throw in here on their left-hand side. It's hit Simpson. Luckily the ball's fallen to Henry. We need to get an attack of our own going here. It's all been one-way traffic so far. Henry with a big blast forward. Trying to find Santos. He does. His head falls into Jones. Jones plays it over the top, trying to find our striker. Santos with a header. We've lost the ball. Edgefleet are on the attack here. It's played into Sterling. And Sterling's easily put it into the back of the net. Edgefleet 1, Chippenham 0. We've given that goal to them there. We should have been marking a little bit closer. It's not happened. We're now 1-0 down. It's making a quick substitution in formation change. Hewitt's coming on for, I think it was Mayhew. He's gone up front. Akindawin is gone on the right hand side. Santos gone in the centre. And Fazamade out onto the left. As Edgefleet got the ball in their midfield. Back into their defence now. Playing it over the top. We're not watching any of the players at all there. Ball goes into the box. Luckily they've hit the crossbar. I think if they played it into that Bingham, he would have been offside. Last two substitutions sees Jake Kelly and Hamilton come on for Simpson and Martinez. We've got 6 minutes left of this game. If we need to find an equaliser, we need to do it now. Is Edgefleet blast this ball forward from a goal kick. And they're just playing in front of our defence in the moment, easily winning every ball that comes forward. McQueen plays it forward. He's gone back into the Edgefleet defence. They've played it into Hamilton. Hamilton can get an opportunity to get an attack on the go here. Jones. Big lump forward. Trying to find Hewitt. He doesn't, but the ball falls to Bond. Bond's heading to Fazamade. Fazamade, he needs to find a pass forward. It's a hit and hope, really. It falls to Akindawin. He beats his man. In goes the box, trying to find Hewitt. He does. Hewitt's head and he finds the back of the net. We're back into this one. Come on, boys. Hewitt on his league debut for us as well. Edgefleet 1. Chippenham 1. Oh, we got 4 minutes left. Come on, boys. Last couple of minutes of the match. Well, and plus the 4 minutes of time added on. Late goal to save us in this one. Save us a point in the first game as well. Really happy with the substitutions we've made then. There we go. Full-time whistle. 1-1. Really pleased with how the boys played. Defensively, could have been a lot better. But yeah, happy to get the point here now. Let's have a look at the league table, see where we are. We are currently in 11th after the first game. So it's 1 point on the table now. 1 goal as well. Hewitt on his debut. Let's have a look at the schedule, see when we can come back for. I think what we'll do is we'll play quite a few games off camera, and we'll come back for the FA Cup second round and Dulwich Hamlet, who we managed last year. So half star to 5 stars officially underway. So if you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with this long journey. And as always, thank you very much for watching.